my name is Matt Dulle, co-founder of Cork Dorks with Forks and beverage director and sommelier for the St. Louis Club. My shift drink is the French 75. Little history behind that cocktail. It's in 1915. It was created at Harry's Bar in Paris, and the idea behind it was that it had such a big kick that it was like being shelled with the original French 75mm gun. So I love that. The thing that I do slightly different with it, it's typically served in a champagne flute, but I think it's such a beautiful aromatic drink that I like to have it in more of an open bowl, just to get some of those aromatics. So, cheers. When I was 15, my dad said, "I'm not watching you all summer," and he dropped me off in the middle of Clayton, which is a smaller town in St. Louis, and said, "I'll pick you up in 2 hours, go get a job." So I walked into a restaurant, which I had no idea at the time, but it was one of the best places or best restaurants in the city, The Crossing, and started working there. Then my whole family started working there, and just kind of got stuck in the industry through high school and college. And my degree was in English, so that means that once I graduated, I continued to work in restaurants while I wrote the Great American Novel, and just really fell in love with it. People seem to think that because I get to try all these wines, and there's a little bit of glamour. I mean, we get to travel a bit, but there's a lot of grunt work, and frankly, sometimes tasting at 9 a.m. isn't the most fun thing in the world. But I think because I have access to some of these wines and try these things, people think that I have the same disposable income that they do, and I do not. I think champagne's one of the most, is hands down the most food-friendly wine in the world, so I always like to have some of that around. Other than that, I love Italian reds, just big, fat Barolos and Barbarescos, and as my friends know, I love my Austrian whites, so great Wachau Gruners and Rieslings. What I've liked about wine is it's put me in touch with subjects that I previously wasn't interested in, so I've actually been on a big binge with learning chemistry, just because I never really cared for it before, and I'm finding that there's great relatable lessons in wine, food, cocktails, all that. So yeah, I guess it's science. I think that people are taking so much pride in what they're doing everywhere. I think it used to be that the industry was driven by the coasts, New York, LA, San Francisco, and to a degree Chicago. But I think now you're going around to places like St. Louis or Kansas City, Omaha, Austin, Texas, and I think you just have people who just really love it and really love bringing those new moments to those to some of their communities, and they really just take great ownership of it, and it's invigorating to see.